definitely need comb brush because you want to kind of comb it out, make sure there's no knots in there, and you've got to be very careful with that. Wouldn't be bad to have your handy dandy head around. That comes in handy a lot of stages, a lot of things along the way. A towel, and I think that's about it. Now, you definitely don't want hot water with this. Even when you're wearing it and you're washing it, you want to keep it at a warmer temperature just to make sure you don't damage it. Typically, when you're wearing it, you're only going to wash it once or twice a week, but you want to condition it more often. So now that I have it thoroughly wetted down, just going to take a little bit of shampoo, just like this, and I'm going to gently massage it into the hair. So we're just going to gently massage it. This is going to release a lot of the curls. It's going to just anything that was on the hair to get it prepared. It gets it clean. And then we're just going to take a couple squirts of the conditioner. They're tougher than you would think, but still, if you want them to last, be gentle, be loving. The hair is going to bring you a lot of joy. So you want to bring some joy back to it. All right, so I got the hair all rinsed out. So what I'm going to do, generally, I do want to dry it, but what I'd like to do is just try to get some of the extra knots out of it. So first thing I'm going to do is align my front, align my back, and get it on the old mannequin head here. And very gently, not experiencing any knotting up right now. But one thing you do want to do is, if you do experience a knot, is you want to hold down on the hair so that way when you're pulling it down, you're not actually yanking at the knots. I'd like to towel dry it first, and I find that one of the best ways to do it without really damaging is you take it into your towel and you kind of roll it gently. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on our mannequin head unit. Once again, I am going to gently comb it out. This is the Super Hair Pieces M115. Very soft hair, very natural. It feels great, so just want to give it a little spritz. So this is a leave-in conditioner just to keep it nice and moistened while it's drying. Just gonna comb it through. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is take a little bit of the Ultra Hold Glue by Walker. Now I'm going to apply it along the front hairline. Remember, we don't have to go back to by where the temples are because we're using the tape on that. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here to stay above that hairline, because we're going to use a brush to kind of brush it out. All right, there we go. We got some glue. Now we're going to take one of these cheapo brushes and kind of spread it out nice and evenly, I should say. All right, so I'm gonna let that just sit for a second. You don't want to get the glue in the lace because it'll seep through, get into the hair, and then you got a big old mess because it'll just make the hair a little crispy, and then you have to go in there with alcohol, try to clean it out. So the best thing is to let the glue dry, and then we'll place the hairpiece on our head. So now that the glue is drying, one thing I do want to do is take the front hair here and kind of clip it back a little bit. Once we put the hair on, we want to do our best to keep the hair out of the glue. So I'm going to try to pin this back a little bit. Let's go get the next one. All right, that should be good. And then another step that I do is I use this positioning spray by Walker. What this does, it gives you kind of a little bit of give in when you put it on your head for the first time. By spraying it, generously you can on the tape area. What it'll do is when you put it on, it'll allow for a little bit of slide. So if you don't get it right the first time, it gives you a couple seconds to get it right the second time, and then eventually it will harden up and become part of the tape. So now comes the fun part. I'm going to align this up to that line that I had put on my head, right about here. And what we're going to do is just very slowly roll it back while putting some gentle, even pressure on the hair so it gets on there. I'm going to take these off for the moment, and this is such a great look. And I'm going to just pull it forward a little bit. Remember I said we have a little play, and everything is on there. I'm just using gentle pressure with my palms, not pulling at it. That is on there. The best thing you're going to do is once you put this on there is not get it wet for as close to 24 hours as possible. Let me do this. Yeah, there we go. Close to 24 hours. We want to give the glue and the tape a chance to set. And after that initial 24 hours, if you could wait that long, then you would shower it, shampoo it as normal. And tomorrow is the day we're going to get it cut in. So I'll be back tomorrow and we'll see what we can be doing with this. All right, have a good one.